Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding up Uria's pet, and it shows up with all the rune slots open, which is really very useful. I'm sure Master will be very happy about that. And I have a place for, no, bad, whatever you are, bad pet. I'm not going to say dog because I don't think it's a dog, but Master Shocky is waiting for you over here. Okay, I don't know if that was astral projection or whatever it was, but it wasn't a hip bump, so I'm okay with it. Alright? And there they are, Master and Pet together. Gonna have to feed it up so it's useful to Shocky in battle. Okay, so this is Marduk. Of course, we're not gonna keep that name. We'll come up with something really good. Anyway, this is a legendary. It is Thunder. It's hardened. Actually, that's quite interesting. 35%. Whoa! I don't think I've seen any of the pets have that kind of power before. Very interesting, very interesting. Only slightly more powerful than Speedy, but both numbers are very good for level 1. So that's quite interesting. Seems to be a little light on the health, though. So I'm gonna guess damage dealer? A fast one? Probably damage dealer that does... Okay, what are you doing? Don't dig that up. Don't dig that up. Okay, is having problems dealing with its power, right? I'm guessing it is a he. Yes, it apparently is a he. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to feed him soon in order to get him out of that. Anyway, like I said, all rune slots are open, which is really nice. Makes it a lot more likely we'll actually use him. Anyway, Uria's pet is a thunder spirit in solid metal armor. He is forever loyal, always follows his master commands without question. He is truly a war dog. Okay, so he is actually a dog. So I was right when I'm saying bad dog and stuff like that about trying to go to the women's area. So anyway, let's take a look at some skills here. Okay, Pet Blast, low physical damage, and Pet Thunder, which is low thunder damage. All right, and of course that skill that we saw was called that skill that we saw was called Thunder Crack. Let's take a look. Deals massive thunder damage to all enemies. If only your master had one as good. That's a good one. Okay, but anyway, yeah, he's just gonna keep doing that, isn't he? Alright, so we're gonna feed him. Get him up to 4th level here so he'll stop doing that. Okay, there he goes. Alright, he's better now. He seems to have some control over himself now. This is good. This is good. Okay. Okay, either he's phasing out, teleporting, or becoming invisible. Any one of them is actually good when you're talking about combat. So anyway, let's start getting with the skills. Starting at level 7. Boom Teleport. Okay, he can teleport then. So that's what he's doing. He's teleporting. Boom Teleport. Deals moderate special damage. 50% chance of dazing. Okay, so that's fun. No, that's a special one. That's a special one. Usually Thunder does dazing, but and stunning, of course. But anyway, that's not bad. It's a first skill. Obviously, we're not going to keep it because it's a 50%, but that's a good skill. We know he teleports. Very dangerous. All right, let's go to level 10. Electric Crash. Deals moderate thunder damage. Okay. High moderate damage. No cooldown. All right, we're probably going to get better, but we have to take it for now. Okay, so let's continue to level 15. Dynamic Barrage. Deals low special damage to all enemies. Well, that's not bad. He's already getting with the group damage. I'm going to put that up there. I'm not going to keep it, but I also don't want it coming back. You know what I mean? Group attacks. Maybe he'll have a lot of them. We'll see. So let's continue to level 20. Dynamic Discharge. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies. And he just upgraded that one. And that is borderline heavy damage too. So, Yeah, I'm thinking of, do I want to... Okay, you know what? Why don't we put this over here, because I'm not going to keep it anyway. The thing about it is it may not be one I want to lose, depending on the rest of his skills. That's the reason I don't want to put it in the first spot. I doubt it's going to be his best one. He seems to do... what's the name of it? Group damage. But it might be a better one. I mean, this is only level 20. So I might want to keep that one in the end. It really depends on what he's got, doesn't it? Okay, so let us continue. And this will be his final form, by the way. Level 25. Electric Rumble. Deals very heavy thunder damage. Mayday's target. It's got a 2-round cooldown, but that's a lot of damage. So let's see here. We'll just throw it there. We'll throw it there for now. Throw it there for now. Okay, so there he is. His final form. In armor very reminiscent of his master, Shaki. And of course he can still teleport. Not while I'm feeding you, dude, though. Not while I'm feeding you. Still got a lot of food left to go. Because we need to get you to level 30. Barrage Teleport. Deals heavy special damage. Ooh, no cooldown. Okay, you know what? We're going to put it there. Yeah, we'll put it there. We'll put it there. Even though I'd actually like them in reverse spots, but it really doesn't make that much difference. It's just kind of a personal thing with me, right? But we're definitely keeping that one. We're definitely keeping that one. So, all right, let's see what else he's got. So far, I'm liking your stuff there, dude. So far, I'm liking your stuff. So, let's get to level 35. And our next skill. Outburst Teleport. Deals massive special damage. Requires cooldown. Alright, that one. We just got this one. Oh, this is a tricky one now. I mean, it does more damage, but it's a 2-round cooldown. How about this one? Let's compare with this one. This one dazes, though. This one dazes. It really comes down to this one or this one. I mean, a 2-round cooldown is a lot. You know, it really depends on the rest of his skills, too. I mean, this one over here has got a 2-round cooldown. We already know that one has got 2. This one's got 3. If he's got a better group attack, it's going to be at least a 3-round cooldown, possibly a 4-round cooldown. So I just don't want him standing around doing nothing, you know? I mean, it is more damage. It is more damage, but again, I just don't want him standing around doing nothing. This one is actually kind of close. If this one was just a 1-round, though, the one that dazes, you know, I don't want to give that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to pass for now. I need to see what else he's got. You know, I'm pretty sure that one. That's probably the last tier of this one, so it will come back. So I'm gonna pass on it for now because I need to see what else he's got. I need to see what else he's got. All right, so let's get to level 40. Dynamic Thunderbolt deals massive special damage to target and low special residual damage to all enemies. Wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting right there. Interesting is the word I would use for that. Should I put that in the first spot? I'm thinking yes. It's a good question here now. I'm thinking I might put that in the first spot. It's going to really hurt one, and it'll just do minor damage to the other ones. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to put it there. Dynamic, it seems to be the upgrade for it. Even though it targets one enemy, it will do other ones. I'm going to put it there. I might have to rearrange things, but I don't know if I'd ever put him on defense or put him in a let the computer run situation. Let's just continue and see what else happens. Things might become clearer, right? Level 45. Electric Fulmination. Okay, deals very heavy thunder damage to target and low... Did I just say no to that other one? Wait a minute. Okay, so he's got 2 of these? Okay, the electric one, the thunder one I should say, does a little bit less damage. Okay. Wow, I mean, I'm not really sure what to do about this one. Okay, well, I don't need this one anymore. Absolutely do not need this one anymore. So we'll just take that one out. Okay, so he's got two of them. That took me off guard there. That's actually kind of interesting. This guy seems like he would need somebody to buff him, but if he did get that buff, he would do a lot of damage. Alright, so let's continue. I don't know if he's got anything else, but we're going to find out as we get closer to level 50. Outburst Teleport. Alright, that's the one we didn't do here. This is a 3-round. This is a 3-round. This is a 2-round. I think he can afford this. I was concerned that one of these guys would be a 4-round cooldown. That might have caused a problem. So I am going to take this one. I'm going to take this one because I don't think a 0 is really that important anymore. The thing about it is that the big ones really target one individual. They just do low damage to everybody else. So this one really doesn't have a purpose anymore. So I'm thinking if I'm going to take another attack, make it the biggest I can get. So I am taking that one now. Now that I got a better idea of everything else. And I would be shocked if this was not his last configuration. I'd be shocked if that was it. If anything came up again, I would be very shocked. 55. Barrage. No, we've seen that one. Trash. And finally, level 60. Barrage Teleport. They really want me to take that one, but no, I'll take the big one. Here's a damage dealer. Here's a really good damage dealer, too. Pretty interesting. And he doesn't really do anything else other than that one dazing skill that we kept. He just does damage. Lots of it. He really hurts one guy. That's what he seems to like to do. Really hurt one guy. So let's go back over here. Yeah, his life is very low. He's fragile. He's like a glass cannon. He does a lot of damage because his power and his speed are really good, but his life is really low. In fact, for 60, I don't remember seeing a legendary that had that low. But as like I said, he's a glass cannon. He's a glass cannon. So, and he's also hardened to 35%, which is really unusual. That's a very high one. Anyway, let's take a look at these skills. These, of course, are the skills that I selected. The first one you have right here is Dynamic Thunderbolt. Deals massive special damage to target and low special residual damage to all enemies. Now, I don't know how much the low damage is going to be, but that is a very serious hit. If somebody buffs him, he's going to do an enormous amount of damage. He's already going to do a lot of damage by himself, especially considering you probably want to give him all damage. I mean, that's the thing. You probably just want to give him all damage at this point. Well, we'll get to runes in a minute. Anyway, that's a really good hit. The good part about this is special damage, so it's not going to be weak to anybody. So it's really going to hurt. All right, so for the second skill that I selected is Electric Rumble. Deals very heavy thunder damage. Mayday's target requires cooldown. I think this is the least damaging of his skills. Am I right about that? Quick look around. Let's see, damage this one here. Yeah, it is actually. This is the least damaging of his skills. But it does have a daze on, and dazes can be very useful, especially if you use this on water. If you use this on somebody who's a water creature, it's going to hurt a lot. And dazing can get them to miss once in a while. It is very useful. Alright, so we go into the third skill. This is Outburst Teleport. Deals massive special damage, requires cooldown. 2-round cooldown. Now let's just compare that with the first one. You know, the first one, even though they both say massive damage, and the first one does also the residual damage, it actually seems to do more damage. Of course, the gauges could be off, but probably not like that. If the gauges are off, they're probably proportional to each other or probably right. So it doesn't surprise me if it does more damage. But this is a good skill too. This is another one. Special damage, cannot be minimized, single targets, 2-round cooldown, not bad at all. I took the 0 one out for this one because the rest of the skills kind of support it. And our final one is very similar to the first one. Electric Fulmination. Deals very heavy thunder damage to target and low thunder residual damage to other targets. Okay, and this is also a 3-round cooldown. Very close to the first one. First one is more damaging. Same stamina, same cooldown. Of course, this one is thunder damage. So, like I said, against those weak to it, like water creatures, it'll do a lot more damage. It's just if you're using it on another thunder creature, it won't. It'll do less damage. Very, very, very interesting skills. Very interesting skills. In my case, of course, he showed up with all the rune slots open, so I'm just going to put damage on. Because why wouldn't I? There's no funny business here. There's one attack that does a daze. Other than that, it's just damage. So you could scare a lot of water creatures by putting this guy in. And of course, he's got good revenue generation too, which is not too bad because I'm sure Shockey's going to go out and buy some cool stuff for him. Anyway, so this is Uriel's pet. He's a thunder creature. He's a legendary. He's a glass cannon. That's what he is. He's going to do a lot of damage. He's going to do it quickly. You could argue putting a speed on him to make him faster, but you know what? I just don't see that. His base speed is just fine. He's damaged. Just put damage on him. That's all. Although you might want to argue putting a health on him, but since it's going to be a percentage, it's probably not going to help him very much. But I mean, he's going to do a lot of damage while he's there. That's for sure. So anyway, again, this is Uria's pet. He's thunder. He's a legendary. He's a damage dealer. And he's pretty interesting. I can't wait to start testing with him. He'll be part of a 3 pet testing team when that time comes. Probably going to do Atom's pet next. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to throw him in there. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya!